Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, supporters. Thank you for tuning in for our live coverage of the Women's Japan Premier League here in Sano, Japan. This being the second edition or the second year we've had the Women's Japan Premier League take place. This is a series between two sides, the Western Eagles and the Eastern Waves. And this year we're seeing a 5-series T10 tournament. We are up to game number 4 this morning. And then following from this Friday, we're going to have a 3-match T20 series taking place as well this weekend. So plenty of cricket here for the ladies. There's been a bit of rain around last night and this morning here in Sano, so we've had a slight delay. But I believe we're still going to be able to fit in the entire game here this morning. I'm just going to read you out the playing sides for today's game. So, Eastern Waves have won the toss and decided to bowl in match number 4. Here is their team list. So, Captain Ahelia Shandell. We've got Haruna Iwasaki, Maria Corazon Wambaki, Mai Yanagita, Sei Kasumi, Piyumi Wasala, Kurumi Ota, Akari Nishimura, Kiyo Fujikawa, Meg Ogawa, and Elena Kusada-nan, making the side for the Eastern Waves. And taking them on is the Western Eagles. Playing side is Shimako Kato, Shunali Renade, Ayaka. Okay, and there we go. So the Eastern Waves have won the toss and they've sent in the Western Eagles to bat this morning. So 10 over game, 10 overs to bat for each side. So conditions this morning might favour the bowling side. Quite overcast, a little bit colder this morning than it has been the last few days. So we might see some swing from the ball earlier on. We're going to have Captain Ahelia Shandell in to open the attack from the mountain end here in Sano. Very handy, very tidy left arm seam bowler she is. She will tail that ball into the right hand, so targeting those stumps. It'll be a great little contest here between the two sides. So the series right now is 2 to the Eastern Waves, 1. First ball of the game. Here we go. Great start there from Ahelia. Top of the stumps and defended out to the point region, so no run. Yeah, so the series right now, Eastern Waves on 2, and the Western Eagles got their first win yesterday afternoon. So the series right now is 2-1, so right in the balance. Every game counts now from now on. Ahelia just goes down the leg side there, so called a wide ball. And the Western Eagles get their first run for the team there. Yeah, so it's been a great series so far. We've had some super close games, a super over to start off the series. Game number 2, the Eastern Waves won in the 9.3 over mark. See Ahelia come in for a second ball. Another, yeah, there's that line and length she nails so well. She's very controlled with her bowling action. She knows where the ball's going. And yeah, she's able to put it on that top of middle, top of off stump line. Very good bowler. This one outside the off stump, and Gotu does well to get some bat on her, beat that third man fielder. And they'll pick up first runs off the bat this morning there. Yeah, so Hinasi Gotu there, the one that just got the single. They know now they've played against her these last few days, so They know she is very strong in that backward point region. So they've got plenty of fielders there. They've got a point, backward point, and a third man as well. Saccarini, number 8, is the other opening batsman. She blocks that one out to extra cover. Yeah, so Saccarini yesterday, one of the absolute highlights in the batting performance for the Western Eagles. She made a 49 off 39 balls yesterday, so a great knock. She blocks that one out to point there. Well fielded in the point region. So yeah, she was a standout with the bat yesterday. Set up the Western Eagles beautifully and carried the bat all the way through the innings, and yeah, really cashed in at the end. She was able to hit a few sixes and boundaries and got the Western Eagles to 90 runs in their 10 overs yesterday. See another forward defense. So yeah, great over there from Ahelia Shandell, the captain. Great opening start. Hardly a mistake there. All on that good length, in and around those stumps lines. So good over to get started. 2 runs coming off the first over. 1 wide, 1 off the bat. Yeah, so we have had an absolutely excellent series so far today. 2-1 in favour of the Eastern Waves. 1 game this morning and the final T10 match this afternoon scheduled to start at 2 p.m. So if the Western Eagles do manage to win this game, we'll have the series all locked up at 2-2 and it will go to a decider. Right now we see opening the bowling from the school end, we've got a packed offside inner ring, and we've got 2 fielders out on the boundary on the leg side. We're going to see coming into bowl Kurumi Ota, wearing number 17. She bowled well yesterday, picked up a few wickets. You see a lovely late glance there. Finder of the third man fielder. They might get back for 2 with good running. Yeah, great running from the 2 girls there. Picks up 2 runs. So these 2 show a good understanding with each other. They trust each other's calls. And got to there, just using the pace of the ball nicely there, running it down to that third man region. We know she is very strong through there. See this one whacked out to the leg side this time. And again, they should pick up 2 runs. So nice shot there from Goto. These 2 batting now are sort of the 2 wicket keepers as well for the Western Eagles. So Goto off to a great start, 5 off 5. This one short and outside off again, but straight to that backward point region. So nice shot. Any more to the side of that fielder and would have raced away. She hit that ball with quite power. But yeah, good fielding, straight to the fielder. So no run. Again, cut shot into to the fielder again. So well stacked offside field there. See, as we hear plenty of chat out on the field from the girls. They all know how important this game is, game number 4. See a nice shot, front foot this time. to mid-off, and nice early call allows them to get through for the single. So batting, yeah, Gotu, just showing that she's got all the shots. She can hit the ball all around the ground, not just, we know she is strong around that point third man region, but saw a shot over the leg side and this time down the ground off the front foot. So, yeah, tough batsman to bowl to. Sakarini there just defends that one. So good tidy finish to Otters over. 5 runs coming off it. Score is at 7 runs for 0 wickets. Third and final over of the power play here this morning. Helia does like to open herself up early and then save her second over for later on in the game. Will she do the same here for game number 4? So say thank you to all our viewers, supporters for tuning in this morning. We see Elena Kusadanan drop that short. What a wonderful shot there from Gotu. Absolutely smacked over the mid wicket. We see a replay here. Yeah, just short. Picked it up very early. That is a superb shot. Just a couple bounces and runs over the boundary for 4 runs. So Goto there, yeah, really in form now. She's looking like she's picking that ball up very early, and anything short, she's pouncing on it. This time off the front foot and in the gap as well. So should pick up 1 run. Nice batting there from Goto. Elena in for her 3rd ball, short and wide. And Sakarini gets off the mark there with a nice cut shot. So she's off the mark too. These 2 looking quite comfortable so far. Goto this morning. I'm really impressed with how she's been batting this morning. She's respecting the good balls, but also anything short or in her areas, she's taking full advantage. But we see a fantastic catch taken there at short cover, hit hard and straight to her, but never an easy catch there in that short cover position. They fly fast. See a replay here. Not a bad shot from Gotu. She hits it very well, but the technique was beautiful. She got under the ball, fingers up. What a great catch, and the wicket they would have desperately wanted there, the Eastern Waves. And Elena Kusadanan, well done, picking up a wicket in your first over this morning. Gets the big wicket of Goto. She has to depart for 11 runs. Yeah, that's the start they would have wanted, the Eastern Waves, after winning the toss and electing to bowl. They would have liked to get a couple wickets in these power play overs, so they've got 1. So congratulations to Elena Kusadanan. We're going to see the number 3 batsman, Shimako Kato, into bat. Going to face her first ball. Back foot drives to a point, so no run. See the last ball of the power play overs. Short and wide, and cut brilliantly there from Shimako Kato. That races away to the deep point boundary for 4 runs. Great balance and great timing as well, which enabled her to just smash that ball there through the cover. So good finish to the power play overs there for the Western Eagles. They pick up a good timed boundary, so they'll move to 17 for 1 after the 3 overs. So now we'll see a bit of change in the field now. So allowed to have 4 fielders allowed outside the ring. See here the umpire signaling with that round circular motion. This means now we're outside of the power play overs. So 4 fielders allowed outside. Wearing number 45, Piumi Wasal into the attack. Right arm seam bowler. What a fantastic shot from Sakarini. Look at that timing. Didn't actually put too much effort into that shot, but great timing allowed that ball to just absolutely race off her bat. See a replay here. Just great timing, execution, and the placement there. Superb. 4 more runs for the Western Eagles. Yeah, Wasala just with a little bit more pace in her bowling. So the batsman here can use the pace of her bowling. Yeah, that kind of third man fine leg region is a good place to play when you've got a fast bowler like Wasala bowling. You can see how Wasala comes back from her first delivery. Yeah, fantastic ball. A little bit fuller this time, but Sakarini knocks that to the leg side behind square leg, so she'll pick up 2 runs. So some more good batting here from Sakarini, just showing that she knows where the field is. She's been able to knock that ball around the ground. This is possibly one of the biggest games of the series now. 2-1, so Western Eagles need to win this to keep their series alive. Eastern Waves, they will desperately want this win, and that will secure the T10 series for their side. Here she comes in, fuller ball. She throws it to the bowler's side. Will it be? Oh, little fumble there. Just sneaks through for a bye run. So a little bit of fortune there for the Western Eagles. Wasala there, great delivery. A little bit fuller, and we saw that one just nip back in. So deceiving the batsman. Wasala there with a full toss and hit back straight to the bowler, so no run there. Kato there, we saw a fantastic opening back foot punch from her earlier. And she do the same. This time off the front foot. It's to mid wicket, so they should scamper through for a single. They do. We've got 1 more ball left in Wasala's over. Again, a great diving effort there from mid-wicket. Yeah, good hand on that one. So stops a couple of runs. So after a few runs early in the over, she comebacks well. In her first over was Salah. Now we haven't seen spin come into play just yet. We saw a little bit of spin yesterday with some of the bowlers. We saw Erika Toguchi Quinn, the young small leg spinner, get a lot of spin out of this wicket. So Sano is known to produce a lot of turn, a lot of low, slow turn. And just as we say that, I think we are going to see first spinner of the day. We also saw in the men's tournament series, international series last week, Japan men's national team taking on Mongolia. Makota Taniyama, the leg spinner for the Japan national side. Very classy, very tidy leg spin bowler, and he was able to get a lot of spin out of this wicket. A great bowler he is, and yeah, big prospect for Japan's cricket. So I think we're going to see for the first time this series Maria Corazon Wambaki from Indonesia, one of our overseas cricketers in this kind of coming into bowl for the first time this tournament. Starts off with a wide outside the off stump. Change her lineup for this next ball, coming back over the wicket. Oh yeah, we do see a lot of spin there. So right arm off spin, she bowls. Yeah, we can see the spin just taking place in these games now. See a sharp single there from the ladies. So good running from these two. Oh, what a delivery. Yeah, flight it up a little bit more. The batsman there just unsure whether to go back or forward to that ball. And yeah, what a delivery there. That's a great area, great line and length, and very tricky to get that one away. We know she's good off the back foot, so full of balls. Oh, we see that one turn sharply. And Kato does well to get any sort of bat on it. So yeah, we can see plenty of spin coming out of this wicket now. It is being played on a lot, these wickets, these last few weeks. So, oh, but we see a great shot there from Kato, but filder's in place, so just the one run. And that will end Corazon Wambaki's first over, 3 coming off it. So not a bad start for her first over in the series. So we reached the halfway mark of the first innings for the Western Eagles. They moved to 29 off the 5 overs. Only 1 wicket lost. As we speak of spin, we're going to see, I believe, Erika Toguchi Quinn. Sorry, no, this is going to be Mai Yanagita into the attack. Yeah, another one of these leg spin bowlers we've produced here in Japan. Wonder if she has been training with Makoto Taniyama, because Makoto Taniyama has got a lot of skills and a lot of wisdom passed down. So we see a nice first delivery there from Yanagita, just left alone from Kato. Another great delivery there. Using her feet well, Kato gets to the pitch of the ball. Yeah, sometimes using your feet against these spinners is a good way to go, because this wicket sometimes can turn a lot. So if you can get to the pitch of the ball, just negate any spin that might come out of the pitch. Drop short, but hit down the ground, so they'll pick up single there with deep mid on in place. Oh, charge down the wicket. Hit well. One bounce. Oh, is that great fielding? Oh, no. Just stepped over the boundary. So, great shot there from Nanda Sakarina. Well needed. It's been quite a few overs. Haven't seen too many boundaries. So, good timing and excellent placement there. Elena Quesada-Nan did her best on the boundary to stop that, but too good. So, great shot. One just bottom edged it to the short cover fielder, so no run. Oh, and what a finish to Yanagita's over. That one just drifting in to the right hand batsman. So tidy finish, 2 dot balls to end that over. Western Eagles go to 35 for 1. So 4 overs left. Yesterday, they were probably in a fairly similar position. Maybe a few more runs, but we saw in the last 2 overs is where they really capitalised. Got a few boundaries in those last few overs, and the last ball managed to hit a 6 as well and got their score up to 90, and that proved too much for the Eastern Waves yesterday. So again, they've still got plenty of wickets in hand. These two are set as well, so I think they can afford to take a few risks now. Try and pick up a boundary, at least one every over. And yeah, push around maybe towards that 70 mark, 70, 80 mark. I believe we're going to have Elena Quesada-Nan into the attack. Ooh, that one still just shaping away there from the right-hand batsman. So still swing in that ball. That ball keeping its shine. So the fielding team are doing well looking after that ball. And yes, swing can make it more difficult to pick up some runs in these last overs. This time, full toss onto the stumps, and Sakarina, great shot all the way for a maximum 6 runs. Superb shot. What a way to start off this over for the Western Eagles. You see it again, full toss, and yeah, well connected. And that sailed away. That was big. Great shot from Sakarini. Just what they're after now. So only lost 1 wicket, so they can afford to take a few risks here. And yeah, that's a great start. 6 runs. started her second over of her spell. Yeah, she bowled a nice tidy over in the first. We see another great delivery, great ball there. Yeah, finished mid off up. Yes, another tidy start to her second over. Just a one run coming off the first three balls. These two batsmen are going to probably try and target these last three balls. Look for a boundary, short outside off, away to the deep offside field, and they'll pick up one run. Nice batting. Really get that one on the full toss down to mid on. So yeah, no damage done so far in this over in terms of the Eastern Waves. Yeah, there's 3 singles so off this over. They will be happy with that. Yeah, if she can get through this over, no boundaries conceded. That's a win, a little win for the Eastern Waves. Last ball, what a delivery. Yeah, what a fantastic finish to what was already a great over. Yanagita, 9 runs off her 2 overs. So great bowling. Yeah, doing her team really well there. Just bringing down that run rate. We had a big last over, so she just able to bring that run rate back down. And we got 2 overs remaining for the Western Eagles batting innings. So I'm going to see captain Helia Shandell to bowl her second and last over. Tall left arm bowling action. So see a little field change here. So they've got the 4 deep, deep point, deep square leg, deep mid on, and deep mid off are the 4 fielders allowed outside. We see a fantastic ball there from Shandell on the money, in swinging Yorker. Too good bowling. Well done, Shandell. We see a replay here. Watch this ball just shape back in, tails in late, and clips the leg stump. So well bowled, Shandell, doing it for her team this morning. And she's got figures of 1 for 2 so far. So leading from the front, she is, Shandell. And yeah, that's a big wicket there. Saccarini has to depart for 20 runs, but a great knock from her. And that's that was the Eastern Waves. They wanted to break that partnership, and it's come at a good time in these last 2 overs, because we saw yesterday how they capitalised and got a lot of runs in these last 2. So new batsman does make that a little bit more difficult. I'm going to see Santhya Sandipani into bat. Sorry, she gets her innings started with a single off the first ball. Yeah, she does the right thing there. Bat on ball, rotate the strike, and gets Kato on strike, who's been in there for quite some time now. She'd have her eye in. This time a slash outside the off stump, no connection, so through to the keeper, no runs, no damage done for the Eastern Waves. to mid-off. So some more great bowling there from Shendel. Just showing her class and skill here. Just being so hard to get away. Hardly any short balls she does bowl. And yeah, she does like to get it around that block hole region as well. So very hard to get away. Sandipani plays a fantastic shot. And she comes back, hard running for two, and given out, run out. Great fielding out there on the deep point boundary and a fantastic throw. We see the shot here. It was a good looking shot out to that deep point region. The fielder out there with a fantastic bounce throw into the bowler's hand, and Ahelia Shandell does the rest, picks it up cleanly and takes off the stumps in quick time. So they get a run out, and importantly as well, that gets the in batsman out. Shimako Kato has to depart, run out. So now they've got two new batsmen in. So this is proving to be a great over for the Eastern Waves, picking up two of the wickets and not conceding too many runs. So Shandell, this has been a game-changing over. So Sandipani works that to the leg side. A nice little glance. Chasing after it. It gets to the boundary. A valiant effort there from the three girls. Sandipani. Nicely placed shot. A rare loosener from Ahelia Shandell. And Sandipani does well to just work her wrists around that ball. Great effort there from the girls in the blue. Ends that over. So still a great over from Shandell and a great spell. 2 for 9 off her 2 overs. Comes to the last over of the innings. And the Western Eagles, they love to get 70 runs to finish off their 10 overs. So if they can manage to get a boundary and a lot of singles in this last over, 10 runs, I think they'd be happy if they could get to that 70 runs mark. These two batsmen are very capable batsmen and can do some damage in these last over. Let's see Wasala into the attack. Full toss down the ground, so they'll get through for a fast single. Sandipani, 5 balls remaining in the innings. Ooh, this time a swing outside the off stump. No connection, so through to the keeper, no run. Yeah, dot balls are like gold in this last over of a T10 match. And good bowling, great areas there, keeping out of that striking zone. And bowling it quite wide there, she did on that last ball. Will she go for the same? This time a little bit short. Sandipani does well. Knocks it out to deep square. A little hesitation, but they get through for 2 runs. So good running from these two. Oh, we see a little ramp shot come out and maybe a little inside edge back onto the stump. So Wasala gets the wicket of Sandipani. She has to depart for 8 runs. And what is probably going to be a very handy wicket as well, because she can do some damage. Only 2 balls left, but that helps the Eastern Waves' chances of just reducing this total. So great last few overs from the Eastern Waves in terms of their bowling and fielding. They've taken their chances. They've gotten a run out and some nice handy bowling as well. You just kept this total down to quite a comfortable total, I think Eastern Waves would be happy with. I believe it's around the par mark, anywhere between this 60 to 70. I think is quite par on this wicket. We've got 2 more balls left to face for the Western Eagles. So 2 more balls. How much damage can be done? Full toss, hit out to the square leg. No fielder out in the boundary there. It's a fast outfield, but great diving, great fielding effort there from the girls in blue. So 2 valuable runs for the Western Eagles. And so here we go. Last ball of the Western Eagles innings comes in. Great ball, defended out to the offside, so they'll get 1 run. And what finished a great last few overs there for the Eastern Waves. So they managed to keep those runs down and pick up regular wickets. So the Western Eagles finish on 66 runs for 4 wickets after their 10 overs. So well done to both of our sides here. Some of the standouts: Nanda Sakarina getting 20 off 21, and Shimako Kato getting 18 off 19. So great little partnership those two had there in the middle, but some great bowling towards the end from the girls in the Eastern Waves. Just kept that total down to quite a score that they would be happy to chase, and they're going to do their best. 66 runs is what the Western Eagles managed to get, so they'll be chasing 67. We're going to take a short break, 10-minute break, and we're going to be back for the second innings. Going to be happening underway. We have a look at some of the bowling statistics as well. Captain Ahelia Shandell, standout of the bowlers there. 2 overs, 2 wickets for 9 runs with an economy of 4.5. So leading from the front there. Also, Piyumi Wafsala, 2 overs, 1 for 14 as well. Great figures and some handy contributions from all of those girls there. So well done. We'll take a short break, and please do join us for the run chase coming up in about 10 minutes' time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome back to match number 4 of our 5-match series between the Eastern Waves and the Western Eagles in our Women's Japan Premier League tournament here in Sano, Japan. So we've got the series at 2-1 in favour of the Eastern Waves. The Eastern Waves won the toss this morning and elected to bowl, so sent in the Western Eagles to bat, and they managed to get 66 runs, losing only 4 wickets in their 10 overs. Some good batting from Nanda Sakarina and Shimako Kato managed to help the Western Eagles get to that total. Now it's time for the Eastern Waves to bat and see if they can chase this down. If they manage to do so, they will win the game and win the series as well, 3-1. But the Western Eagles won't be a easy side to do that against. They're going to be doing their best to bring the series all tied up level at 2-2 if they can bowl well and restrict the Eastern Waves under 67. Thank you for joining us. If you do want to follow, keep up to date with all the information and news, please feel free to follow the JCA, Japan Cricket Association, on all of their socials, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and you'll keep up to date with all things Japan cricket. Here we go, we're just about to get underway. All right, so into the attack, we have Santia Sandipani in to bowl. First 2 balls, first 2 dots. And we've got Captain Ahelia Shandell in to open the batting, which we haven't seen just yet. And Haruna Iwasaki at the other end as well, opening the batting. Ooh, Sandipani. Great little off-spinning action there. Good spin, turn, and bounce there. And she shows to have a lot of energy and speed in her action, which I do like to see. Yeah, she's going to extract any bit of spin and bounce she can out of this wicket. So good start to the first over of the second innings. There we go. Iwasaki in to face her first ball. Starts off with a nice flighted delivery. Well played there. So single out to the deep mid-on fielder. Iwasaki, I'm excited to see her bat in this game. She was the absolute standout in match number 1. She won it for the Eastern Waves in the super over, hitting 2 boundaries back to back. Ahelia Shandell this time getting onto the back foot, but 2 fielders being out there on the leg side, so they're able to stop that boundary. So yeah, good bowling to her field here. She is doing well, Sandipani. And a little change in the field, so they've got deep mid on, and I believe it's a deep square leg or forward square leg they've got out. The 2 out. Sandipani to bowl her last ball of the first over. Chance of a catch. Oh, just out of reach of the mid-off fielder. And they come back hard for the second run as well. So almost a chance there. Good bowling from Sandipani and good aggressive batting from Iwasaki. There's that aggressive style she likes to play. And we'll finish the first over. 5 runs. Target here, or the required run rate per over is just over the 6 mark. So the 5 is quite even for both sides. I believe if the Western Eagles do want to win this game as well, they're going to have to take some wickets. So it's going to be the best way to keep these runs down. So they'll have to take their chances, take their catches in the field. Possibly if there's a run-out chance as well. We're going to see left arm bowler into the attack for the Western Eagles. This is Nonaha Yasumoto. Chance of a catch. Taken. Yasumoto gets a wicket with her first ball in her second over. So well done to the Western Eagles. They get a wicket that they needed early on in this game. It chipped out to the mid-on fielder and a comfortable catch there from Santhya Sandipani. That's those chances I was talking about that they need to take, and they've started off well there, the Western Eagles. So score now 5 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Well done, Yasumoto, getting a wicket with her first ball. Showing she's ready to go from ball 1, no looseness, so great bowling. Yasumoto, what can she do with her second ball? This one, did it stay in? No, just outside those lines. So wide called. Yumi Wasala coming in at number 3 for the Eastern Waves. Yet to see her at her best this series, I believe. I think she's got a lot of talent. She just hasn't got away just yet. So this could be her game. See a nice flick side shot to the leg side. So good running as well. So that gets her innings underway with 2 runs. Yeah, so these two here, they're both quite aggressive batsmen. They like to go after the bowling and put pressure on the other side. So let's see, an interesting contest here. Yasumoto bowls well there. Gets the toe of the bat, so no runs. Yeah, I'd love to see this series go down to the wire, go to the fifth game, because that's what it's deserved. These two teams have played brilliantly, close contest all 3 games to date. Now this one I imagine is going to be a close one too. We see a nice pull shot out to the boundary, so just a 1 run conceded. Yeah, it is tough to bowl in these opening 3 overs. Only allowed to have the 2 fielders out. Especially these two batsmen as well. Very aggressive. Yeah, wide ball called down the leg side. Extra run there, they all count. Everyone's going to help the Eastern Waves here. So, ooh, just going down the leg side again. So, another wide. Oh, this one, Iwasaki goes to play it out to the leg side, but doesn't make any contact. So dot ball. Yeah, they're gonna need a few more dot balls. If she can close out this second over, she'd be pretty happy with that. She doesn't, just outside to the off stump again. So this time, a great shot there from Iwasaki down the ground, all along the carpet. Beautiful shot there from Iwasaki to end that second over. What a fantastic shot. And that flew down to the boundary and too fast for the deep mid-on fielder to get around it. Yeah, great shot there. We see it all the way along the ground. Safe shot. Good batting there from Iwasaki. Yeah, just continuing her form from the other day as well. She was man of the match in game number 1. Brilliant batting in those dying overs, the super over, when the pressure was on the most. She was up to the challenge, and yeah, got it home for the Eastern Waves. So she is a fantastic talent with the bat. We're going to see Ishu Karunathara, wearing number 45, while her first over and the last over of the power play. Oh, we see 2 good balls to get started. Her over 2 dot balls. So yeah, that's what these Western Eagles need. They need some dots, build that pressure, just increase that run rate earlier on, and escape these first 3 overs without too many boundaries. Like that one's going to be called a wide, and they might pick up extra run as well. So more valuable runs for the Eastern Waves. See a fantastic comeback ball, but yeah, just missing the ball in her follow up. Lets them get through for a single. So yeah, just a few runs leaking in the field here. They have to be careful, these Western Eagles. So only a 67 target, so they do have to try and stop as many runs as they can in the field. Like that, yeah, good fielding and dot ball. So good result there for the Western Eagles. Oh, we see a bit of bounce there. And another dot ball. So, yeah, sharp bounce and cut in towards the batsman there. So, apart from that one wide, she's bowled really well this over. Only conceded one run off the bat so far. That was through her hands in the follow-up. So, can she close out this over really well? Starts with a short one, pulled out, and deep square leg fields that well and gets a good throw in. So just 4 runs off that over. Good over for Karanathra and the Western Eagles, keeping their chances alive in this game. That's the end of the power play. So they do need to spread. They can spread the field now. However, do need to pick up wickets and get dots as well. So it's a tricky part of the game here. The captain keep the field in and possibly pick up a wicket and stop some cheeky singles? Or does she look to save the boundaries, take this game as late as possible, and maybe with some good bowling pick up a wicket? So captain's gone to Ayumi Fujikawa, wearing number 6 jersey, to possibly get her side a wicket. She almost does so there with a back foot cut shot that just missed the bat and probably just missed the off stump as well, not too far away. This time cut away out to deep point, so I'll get a single. Ooh, Swan just missed the bat and just outside the wide offside line. So another wide. This time hooked over the mid wicket, just short of the mid on fielder. So no boundary, but no wicket as well. Iwasaki there, yes, she's really going after these bowlers. She's trying to be the enforcer here, trying to pick up some boundaries, take this game away. This time cut out again, so right on that offside line, so just a single. Now, how are the Western Eagles going to get a wicket here? Could come as a catch chance, maybe in the outfield somewhere. They're going to have to take it and be ready. What a ball from Fujikawa. Again on that wide offside line, and a good line to bowl, I think. She can keep it within those wide lines, so that's a dot ball. How does she finish on the stumps? Hit out to deep square legs, so just a single as well. So another 5-run over, so that's again pretty good little win for the Western Eagles. 25 off 4 overs with 1 wicket. These 2 ladies out at the moment, they're the danger girls. They're just getting settled now, and they look like they're not too far away from finding the boundary. So they desperately want a wicket if they can, these girls. We're going to see Anjali Ekanayaki into bowl, her first over. And we see a nice start for her bowling. Dot ball, no run conceded. Another good ball there, but well placed. So to the left of that deep cover point fielder. So they get 2 runs off the bat there. Yeah, Ekonayaki just taking the pace off the ball, which is not a bad option. Slowing it down, not giving the batsman any sort of pace to work with. We see a nice ball, or maybe an outside edge. And chance of a run out. Ooh, no, they get back. Good running. So yeah, just a little outside edge. Unlucky there for the bowling side. Slip in place would have absolutely swallowed that, but it's okay. Fortune favours the brave here. Wasaki gets a little bit of luck. This time, another wide ball called. Yeah, they've actually been bowling really well. Yeah, Western Eagles outfit. Haven't conceded too many boundary balls. Oh, we see a nice shot down the ground, so I'll get a single. These girls move to 30 runs. Only the 1 wicket. Still anyone's game here at the moment. Full toss, skip down the wicket. Hits out to the mid wicket. Square leg gets around to it. So she's a great fielder out there on the boundary. She manages to cut that off. Just 2 runs. Yeah, this is a big ball, I think, here. Salah wants to take her chances here. She's going to look for a boundary, I think. She goes down the ground. She gets a good piece of it. But mid on, oh my, what fantastic fielding. That's the effort and standard you want to see there from the Western Eagles. If you're a Western Eagles supporter, that certainly saved 3 runs. So big ball and great fielding. Big moment in the game there, that one. Kanyaki goes for 9 runs off her first over. Now, so halfway, so yeah, right on track are the Eastern Waves. If they can manage to replicate what they've done here in the first 5, they will just sneak home, but a couple wickets could change that. We're going to see Fujikawa back to bowl her second over. Tidy first over, only 5 off it. Yeah, another good little start. So pull shot out to the leg side, 1 run. Well appreciated by her teammates there. Yeah, great outfit colours as well of Western Eagles have. Sunrise colours. Catch, chance. Oh, falls in the gap between the 2 fielders, and there's a little bit of miscommunication in the field and with the batting as well, but no harm done. Oh, a little chance you would have felt there for Fujikawa and the Western Eagles, just falling in between those 2 fielders. Here she goes, another great sweep shot, making really good contact with it. But they've got their field placements set brilliantly. Know her strong zone. She likes to play around that square leg mid-wicket region. So they've got their good fielders there and some good placements. So just stopping any boundary balls. This time top edge, sweep shot again. Fielder gets under it. Oh, it just dropped short. So again, a few really close chances here. Fujikawa is bowling brilliantly, managing to get the edges of these batsmen, but both times ball's gone in the air, just falling outside of the reach of the fielders. Unfortunate. This time, plays it along the ground. Oh, what a fantastic shot. Too hard, too fast, too good. Here's Wasala there. Knocks that down to mid-on for boundary 4 runs. We see the replay here. Uses her feet and smashes it down the ground. Too good. Well done, Wasala. A needed boundary there. And that just relieves some pressure for the Eastern Waves. That bumps up their run rate. And yeah, they're well on track now. This time we see the sweep shot. 45 gets to it. Good running though. So they'll get a single. That ends that over. 43 for 1 after 6. So good over if you're an Eastern Waves player or supporter. He runs off it, and these two now building a nice partnership. And they'll be feeling comfortable now, relaxed. They're both set now, so 4 overs remaining, 24 runs to get. So we're going to see change of bowling from the mountain end here in Sano, Japan. We're going to have Shrunali Renade into the attack. Yes, she's got the little Ashwin-like runner. It's bowled quite handy little right arm off spins. Let's see, nice shot down to 45 fine leg region for 2 runs. Yeah, these two just set themselves up nicely here. They've built that foundation. They've both gone a runner ball. Iwasaki's gone a little bit faster than runner ball, so yeah, not wasting any time. They're able to get bat on ball, rotate the strike, and they've also picked up the boundaries when they've needed to. So great batting from these two young ladies. This time again, steps out to the offside. Doesn't quite connect with it as much as she would have liked, so 45 is in there to stop that. I'll get a single. This time on the wide offside, turns back in to the batsman. Down to the wicket. Do they pick up an extra run? Yeah, they do, with a slight little misfield and a great dive there from the girls in blue. Yeah, they were ready there. Just saw a little opportunity, little misfield there, and were ready to pick up the extra run as well. So, yeah, this Eastern Waves are a class outfit. They're alert and ready at all times. Yeah, extra run there definitely helps. And that one down to mid-on, get another single. Toss again. Inside edge out square leg. See a nice shot in the air, 2 bounces, and that goes over the rope for boundary, 4 runs. Beautiful shot, and the runs are certainly flowing here for the Eastern Waves. Now, we see this one just drop short, and she's ready, quickly pounces on it, couple bounces, and that races away. She found the gap brilliantly there, did Iwasaki, and she is on fire. These two now both move into the 20s, now target of only just 13 runs needed off 3 more overs to go. So these two just building this partnership again, continuously finding that boundary as well per over. So these two doing it very comfortably here. And if Western Eagles want any chance get themselves back into the game, they're gonna need a wicket. They're gonna need it very soon. We're gonna see Shimako Kato, new bowler into ball from the school end. Oh, that one keeps low, and a good start there for Kato. A nice line and length to get started the 8th over of the innings, second innings. Yeah, she can get a wicket here or just manage to pile up a few dot balls in this over. Could see this game go down to the wire, and we see another dot ball, so good bowling. Kato starts off the over with 2 dot balls. We see there, so 13 runs required, 16 balls, so they're going to need some dots. We see a change of batting from Wasala, just showing her class, and that she has got all the shots in the book. What a shot there from Wasala. This is a great display that she knows the field. She sees that third man's up. She knows she just has to beat that fielder there in the ring. And a fast outfield here at Sano. That ball will race away every day. And a great shot after a few dot balls. So a great start to the over for Kato. That just relieves some pressure for the Eastern Waves with that boundary. And yeah, that's just credit to Wasala, all her hard work that she must do in trainings to play a shot like that. She knows she can do it in these pressure situations. So this time short, pulled, and in the gap as well. That will go for another boundary, 4 runs, and the runs are flowing now for the Eastern Waves. Wasala just taking it to the bowlers, taking this game into her own hands. She's gone back to back, this one being probably one of the best. Raced away for 4 runs. Wasala moves to 28 off just 24 balls. Five runs required, this time short down the leg side again and pulled away. So she goes back boundaries, and Wasala and the Eastern Waves moved just 1 run away from taking victory, taking series here in the JPL T10 tournament. Wasala, 32 of 25 balls here. Still got 13 balls as well, so these two have just taken the game by the horns here and just brought it into their own hands. Great batting from these two. Here we go. 1 run required here for the Eastern Waves. Comes down the wicket into the gap, beats point and third man, and another 4 runs. So take a bow, Wasala. What an innings she has played here for her side. And the Eastern Waves go victorious today in match number 4. We see this shot again. Beautiful hands. Places it is to perfection. And that ball is fast in the outfield here in Sano. And these two girls, Wasala and Iwasaki, take a bow. These two girls have batted brilliantly from ball 1, rotating their strike. And then as we see at the end, just cashing in. And Wasala hitting 4 boundaries in a row to end the game here in Sano, Japan. What a game we've had for match number 4 between the Eastern Waves and the Western Eagles. Just like I see there, just the 3 batters required to chase down this target. And so the Eastern Waves go victorious in this series. They go 3 wins. Western Eagles have 1 win. So we still do have 1 more game to be played this afternoon, scheduled to start at 2 p.m. So please do join us for our 5th and final T10 match there this afternoon here in Sano, Japan. And then don't forget as well, from tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have these 2 sides going head-to-head in a 3-match T20 series. We look at some of the bowling figures from the Western Eagles. Santia Sandipani, 1 good over for 5 runs. Nonaha Yasumoto picking up the only wicket in their bowling innings, getting 1 for 11. Issue bowling a good over, 1 over for 4 runs. And great efforts from all of those ladies there. But Eastern Waves, 2 good this morning again, chasing down 70 runs in the 8th over. So they go victorious. So well done. Thank you to all of our listeners and viewers, wherever you may be tuning in from. And a special thank you to those watching via the Fancode app in the Indian subcontinent. Hope you've enjoyed our live coverage of the Women's Japan Premier League T10 tournament here in Sano, Japan. Don't forget to follow the JCA on all of their socials. Thank you to our sponsors, Mitsui Knowledge Industries and Mizuno National Team Suppliers. Cricket is a great game to be played by anyone and everyone. And if you do want to join, you can feel free to have a look at the JCA on their website. Japan is a great game that is growing very fast. Sport of cricket here in Japan. So if lots of kids playing, adults as well, and the standard here is growing to extreme heights here in especially Sano region, the cricket capital of Japan, as we see our match presentation just about to get underway. So 2 p.m. is scheduled first ball this afternoon of match number 5. So please do join us there. My name is Benjamin. I hope you've enjoyed our live coverage. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you there at 2 p.m.